1 month old?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So he's a busy dad. So his career is a babysitter that doesn't have to change diapers physically. Let's see, he has a dog and a cat, lots of hobbies. I'm not going to read all of them. It looks like motorcycle, working out, interests are tattoo art. Let's see, he likes to wakeboarding, that's on the water. Okay, cool. Martial arts, swimming, and many more. His burning desire is to make the area he lives in a better place for everyone. Key to success is work hard, help others, stay focused, and something no one knows about him. He said, I tell you, but then I'll have to kill you.
That's awesome. It's a secret. I can't tell you.
My children are ICC Phoenix DGJ Partners, which is a property investment firm that we created about 4 years ago. And the new and upcoming baby is ICC Minneapolis. So that's my children. Those are my babies. So we're going to roll iPad style here and see if I can figure this all out.
Rock and roll.
The pets, my pets, we have 2 cats. We have, well actually we have 1 cat and then we have a cat dog. Josh Willis knows all about cat dogs. That's my cat dog right there. His name is Prince Louis the First. You guys want to see a little bit, we'll see a little video on Prince Louis the First? Yeah. All right, here we go. A little something, something.
Wow.
Little footage. He is a right around 21, 22 pound Maine Coon.
Wow.
Offspring of a bobcat. So I'm told. Who knows, really? I got him for the pound.
That's pretty big, 22 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a, that's, you know, hence the cat dog. Acts like a dog, too, but that is in our backyard of a house that we just purchased last August in Mesa. So enough with the cat dog. We're going to slide into Innovative Custom Contractors. That's who I am. I've been a general contractor since 2001. I was a general contractor in Minneapolis, St. Paul, prior to moving down here at the end of '05. This little picture right here is a cabin that we built in Heber. So as you get into Heber at the very top of the hill, before you go down the hill into Heber, on your right side, which I believe is the east side of the road, there's a development back there with cabins. So it's a pretty nice 5-bedroom house cabin. And so that's one of that, you know, that's really the realm that we came from. ICC is made up of 6 individuals. We just hired another field tech. And so that makes 6 of us. We're a small business. We're small business orientated. I like to call us a true small business. We don't have 300 employees. We're not a franchise. We are a true, legit small business. And we, you know, with that, we have all the same challenges that everyone else who runs a small business has. Just a different industry. So with that, I have talked to you. You guys just saw a picture of a really nice brand new cabin. Now you see a picture of 3 mold projects that right here in this valley. And people really, you know, when you talk about mold, it's Phoenix. It's so dry. It's dry heat down here. It is outside, but it's not inside. When you have your AC unit on, and you have a water leak that is undiscovered until you open up a door and you see that. What I'm getting at here is we are a diversified group of individuals. We were born and bred general contracting, building, remodeling, and restoration. It's all, any of us, everybody who works at ICC, that's all we've ever done. First job I had, I was 15 years old and I started remodeling. The general contractor that I started remodeling with now lives with me down here in Phoenix and works for us part-time. And that's the whole family and the whole team idea of business. That's what we're all about. And that's how we roll, and that's how we stay together, and that's how we stay successful. Because with the good come the bad, and when you have a team to support you, there's nothing more important than that. We all know what ups and downs are like. We know how awesome it is when we're all doing good, but what are you going to do when times go bad? When things aren't going well? I think that really shows our true character. You know, and having that team around you to help support you through whatever challenges you may be faced with, whether it's ICC in a project that there's something I don't know, so I have to rely on my business partner Jared, who, by the way, is another fantastic individual, and he's like a brother to me. You have somebody like that to rely on to help you out, whatever it is. With a solid team, you can do a lot. You can have 35 employees and none of them get along, or you can have 5 or 6 and everyone is tight and everyone knows what each other's up to, you communicate, and then stay successful. We do work that a lot of people think is really unachievable by a group of 5 or 6 individuals. We're a very small company doing very big work. So now that you know that we also do mold, I think most of you, the few guests that are in here today, we are a restoration contractor. We also carry a GC, a KB2, which also allows us to do commercial and residential, light commercial, if you will, to get real technical on it. So to dig a little bit deeper into the pictures that you just saw with the mold, by the way, all the verbiage on here, I completely abandoned that for this whole presentation, so I'm not following that. To give you an idea, though, of what it's supposed to look like after you have mold and after your restoration contractor came in. Inside of this is mold. You can see the demo area there with the drywall right down to the studs. This isn't a brand new high-rise tower downtown Tempe. So this was all brand new. Mold doesn't discriminate. And when you have it, this is the proper way to remediate it. A lot of contractors don't set up containment units like this. I mean, we get props from insurance agents, homeowners, property managers for the way that we roll, staying so clean and neat like this. We have a framed wall inside of there. Below that bottom plate, which is a 2x4 that sits on the floor, is what you would call just like an underlayment. There's a rubber underlayment there, so it protects your floors. It doesn't scratch. The screws that put this wall together, the nails, they don't stick through, they don't scratch your floor. There's no trace of us when we're gone, other than you have a brand new remodel project, essentially. It's the same thing with the top of this thing. It's not attached, but being able to actually set up a clean-cut containment unit like this, there is a lot of skill that's involved in it. This is all pressure fit from top to bottom. This thing is completely contained. We have a negative air machine inside of there, circulating all of the air that's inside of there, scrubbing it and kicking it out and replacing it with fresh air. A situation like this takes about 3 to 4 days to completely wrap it up from its conception to the finish. I just got locked out because I didn't touch the iPad. And the beauty of the iPad. So, there was a mold project in both of these. That's what our containment units look like. Again, when we're done, they're gone. Everything's back to normal. Here's a way that we can save agents and property managers and adjusters a ton of money. This tool right here, this piece of equipment that we utilize takes the place, every one of these holes would traditionally be a fan set up. So you can see we would have about 15 to 20 fans in there, which you get, $30, $40 a day for, per se, from an insurance company would pay us to have that many fans. We have one fan in there. So think about the cost of that. You have 15 fans at $30 a day or one. It saves a lot of money and it saves a lot of time. We don't have to demo the walls if we can catch this in a quick fashion. We drill holes into the base trim so we cause no damage to the drywall. By not causing damage to the drywall, we again save time and money to property managers, agents, and adjusters, homeowners alike. Here's another little setup. This right here is a dehumidifier. This, unfortunately, we had to remove because the hot water heater exploded, and you can see right here it flooded this entire area. You can see the kind of salty water there that had overflown. Again, that's a excuse me. That is just another example of what we would do in any given circumstance. This actual project was for a realtor. They had a $5,000 deductible. This was a $3,200 project. We gave it to them for $1,200. So it's not always about the insurance. It's about taking care of people. Yes, we get paid for what we do, but if circumstances are pending, we can hook it up for a much, much less rate than anybody else is willing to do. You're not going to get that from a franchise. You're not going to get that from an owner that you don't ever see. You see me. I'm here and will always be here. Just to give you an idea of the diversity with ICC, here is the West 6 Towers, downtown Tempe. Here is a kitchen remodel project that took place about 3 years ago. Let me blow that up a little bit for you so you can see what that's all about. This is 100% custom cabinetry. People say custom. Well, what's custom mean? It means every piece is hand-built. Built by hand. And a little bit of stonework for you right here. I did this myself. This is actually in that cabin that you saw in the first frame.
Nice.
So you get an idea of who we are and what we're all about. I'm Justin Delane with Innovative Custom Contractors. Investors, maybe you.
Well, now that we understand just a little